What if corruption was so widespread in Bulgaria that because of it, members of a Russian mafia started building structures on protected areas, and this was followed by numerous mysterious deaths? That's exactly what happened in the complex we're exploring today, a story fit for a tragic movie. Wait! Damn, I didn't see there's a guard booth right there. Why do you want to go there? Hello everyone, it's Gabriel and Corentin. Today, we're in what we thought was an abandoned ghost town, but after learning its history, it's even creepier than we imagined.
Additionally, it's a beautiful place to explore, and today we're excited to share this wild adventure with you.
To find this place, we actually drove a long way and went to the east coast of Bulgaria, near a fairly well-known seaside resort in the area. When we arrived, we immediately noticed this ghost town rising among the trees, and it's really impressive. So we decided to launch the drone right away. We had just finished scouting and we hadn't seen much activity inside. So we decide to land the drone, and it's at that moment that a white car comes out of a small path leading from the town. It was obviously a security car, but fortunately they didn't suspect that we were there to enter the place.
So we took advantage of the fact that the security car had left to go straight in and start exploring.
We found ourselves in a huge hotel complex that's really gigantic, facing the sea, with a very peculiar story straight out of a movie. Even for a movie, it's a bit much. We're a bit stressed because when we arrived, we saw a security patrol leaving the place, so we don't really know what to expect. Are we going to get caught? We hope not. And we're also lucky because there isn't a single tag.
Yeah.
It's completely preserved, like...
So there was a mafia story?
Yeah, Russian mafia, even though we're in Bulgaria. It's a bit complicated, but we'll explain everything in the video. And right now, man, we're lost in the middle of I don't know how many tons of concrete, and nature is completely taking over again.
You should know we're in a tiny part, and it's much more impressive. We'll try to zigzag between these structures.
Any idea where we are right now?
If we knew parkour, we would have had a blast here.
And our goal during this exploration is to get as close to the sea as possible and as high up on a roof as we can to get the best possible view. We also didn't realize at the time that the buildings we were targeting were the ones that had been built the most.
We found some stairs. Let's check them out. It will be hard to tell which part was for what since nothing was finished. It's been like this since 2009. Well, it's going to be 15 years. You can still see the construction site setups and twigs from that time.
The pieces of wood?
And nature has grown back absolutely everywhere.
You can't be afraid of heights. It's starting to get a little creepy.
The complex was meant to hold 300 housing units, right?
No, basically, right now, there are 300 rooms that have been built. Enough to fit 300 rooms. The complex was supposed to have more. It was really gigantic. Let's give some context to what we're exploring. This is a vacation resort located on the Bulgarian coast, and it already has nearly 300 unfinished apartments. And the total cost of the project is estimated at nearly 100 million euros. But then, who financed this? We did a little investigation, and that's where it gets problematic. It was financed by a certain Konstantin Tsiganov. And this name might not mean anything to you, but he is the head of a criminal mafia based in central Russia. This group is notably involved in numerous gang wars. They have also carried out violent actions to stop heroin trafficking in their city by brutalizing people and chaining them to radiators. But then how was this Russian mafia able to start building such a complex on Bulgarian soil?
The view is already incredible. You can't see it, but the sea's behind.
Seeing all those buildings is still really cool.
This place feels really apocalyptic.
And a bit like the ghost town we explored in Turkey with all the little Disney castles, well, we find a bit of the same thing here, meaning buildings that are almost finished and ready to be sold, and others that are just big, soulless metal structures.
And we're going to find ourselves right in the middle of all these concrete buildings, and the atmosphere is completely crazy. By the way, for those who don't know, there's a members option on our channel, which gives access to a forbidden playlist with videos that will never be released on the channel or that had to be deleted. And on top of that, there are a lot of early access videos available for channel members, so don't hesitate.
And above all, to say thank you. Yes, we have to say it now, to thank everyone who becomes a member of the channel. What we're going to do is, for the next road trip, we're going to take a disposable camera, we'll take photos throughout the whole road trip, and we'll send the printed photos exclusively to the members from our road trip, and each one will be unique. I think it's a good way to thank them.
Very good idea.
And you're going to love it?
So, well, for those who want to become a member, first of all, thank you very much. It supports us a lot, and there's a little link in the description. A small pool was likely meant to be here.
Here, I think it was more of a reception pool.
Look at the big round area.
Yeah, I'll give you that. I think it's more of a reception pool. Because there's a pool, but it's further away. They actually have an oval-shaped pool, you see?
It echoes a lot.
And it's very strange, the ferry.
We're meeting up there. Look, you can see the sea over there. Yes, what I suggest is that we go all the way up there first.
Yeah.
That way, we'll spot the buildings we want to explore.
With the view,
Here. Ah, it must be impressive in the middle.
there it has something that sticks out.
Oh, that's scary.
There we have no barrier.
That is, there's no security. Look, basically we're here. The one below that, that's scary.
Once we're up there, we can easily move between buildings. Everything must be connected. And there, man,
Don't be afraid of heights, huh? Already?
like on the 4th floor, something like that.
Third.
3rd, it's scary.
No wonder it's scary.
We're so comfortable, the weather is nice, it's sunny, and there are seagull sounds. The atmosphere is really cool. We don't want to see security guys show up here.
We wouldn't act tough.
That elevator shaft is really deep.
And as we go up these stairs, we really realize that the building is gigantic. I think it's at least 78 floors. And there's no protection. There's no barrier to protect us from the void. And when you get closer, you really feel pulled in by the emptiness. And here, we're really in an extraordinary environment.
Most importantly, it's hard to realize that once you're there,
Behind the buildings we see, there are more buildings, and then even more buildings, and it's only with a drone, actually, that you realize the true size of the place.
we're arriving at almost the highest floors.
We're not at the top yet. They keep going up.
But for some buildings, it's...
Higher. Exactly. Let's go see what's in front of you. The view that this building offers us.
Oh, wait, man. What? I thought there was a crack showing the void and the building was loose. Damn. Ah, you have to watch out for the hole too, huh?
Oh, damn. It's a bit scary, huh?
We totally trust the Bulgarian builders, huh?
And we're right by the sea. We'll explore buildings directly on the seafront. What's great about this is that there's really everything to explore.
And by the way, it's funny because, like you said, there were other buildings that were supposed to be built that didn't stop them from having kids install windows.
Yeah, that's it. That's kind of what I was saying about cities in Spain that are built all over the place. Yeah, or even the city in Turkey.
That's true. And here, the view, on the other hand, it's a shame because the terrace is beautiful, but the view is terrible.
Well, it depends on how it was, but
You had a view of the guy across the street, that's it. Yeah, it's not great. But the ones who were really facing the sea, they must have been loving it.
in a hotel, there are always some nice views and some not so nice views. Yeah, so we were really in the part with the concrete structures that weren't really finished. We decided to go all the way to the top of this one. And there, we realized which parts are much more finished. And we realized that's where we want to go. So we set our goal. Now we're going to do everything we can to get there. We left the building to explore nearby. It's still very impressive though. And now we're getting closer and closer to the sea.
We're actually going to be almost as close as possible.
And here too, especially, we're getting closer to the buildings that were more fully completed. With the windows installed, just a bit more wood. So not just reinforced concrete, actually. Oh yeah, look, it's much more stylish. Look there.
Yeah, it's totally different.
It's got nothing to do with it.
Maybe they finished one as much as possible to make it easier to sell, showing what it would look like completed.
To have a showcase, yeah, on the floor.
So we're going to move quietly between all these buildings so we don't get spotted, because who knows, security might have had time to come back. And all we're going to hear for now are the sounds of seagulls and the sound of the sea, and it's very relaxing.
Wait. Damn, I didn't know there was a guard booth right there. Do you want to go get yourself arrested? Yes, that's a guard booth. We were at Buzuja this morning. We saw one just like it. Why do you want to go there?
There, what we seem to see at the end is a guard booth, so we'll be very careful.
There you go, there you go.
Much more finished here.
It's really right next door.
It's the same thing, a kind of guard booth.
Yes, I was trying to tell you, don't go, and you weren't listening to me. There?
I thought you were messing with me, but no. The shower is almost finished. The size is much better.
And I think the building that's going to be just over to the left will be even better, yeah.
We can go up that way. We're in a building that's more advanced in construction since the elevators are already installed and visible. And I don't know how much an elevator costs, but
Oh, that's quite a bit of money.
I think it's a small room. We're moving forward quietly and going from roof to roof because we may have seen a guard shack.
We saw a guard shack and I heard someone making a noise.
So it's very likely.
Corruption among political leaders is unfortunately widespread in Bulgaria, and it's because of this that Russian criminals have been able to settle and invest on the Bulgarian coast. The complex we're exploring today is the best example of this, but that has changed recently. The last time the head of this Russian mafia arrived in the country, he was considered a serious threat to national security. He was thus arrested and banned from entering the country for 10 years. But in the meantime, many mysterious murders have occurred in Russia and Bulgaria linked to this place. Assassinations, hangings, poisonings. The criminal is now officially wanted by Interpol's Moscow office. What shouldn't be forgotten, and perhaps saddest of all, are the hundreds of Bulgarians who invested all their savings in those apartments. The reality is they'll likely never get their money back.
So we have the pool downstairs.
Completely overgrown with vegetation.
This is one of the areas that are the most overrun by the weeds or whatever else. So now we're gonna try to get through. We need to make it to the top.
Yeah, we're gonna go into those buildings over there. Yeah, how do we go left? We can't. No, it's not the same. We need to go back down since we can't go left here.
We have to go back down and go through there.
And go in. Okay, let's do that, yeah. This is really different. And they tiled the floor. We didn't read which one we're looking at here. We're going to keep going up. Now that's cooler, huh?
Yeah, it's starting to look pretty good.
There's floor tiling, the windows have been installed. Well, some of them are broken, unfortunately.
Yeah, I think it was just a passageway. It wasn't the bedroom.
And the beautiful view of the sea.
Just to the left, the guard's hut.
Did you see it?
No, we can't see it from here.
Not from here, it's just to the left. Oh wait, there are plants in this apartment.
What?
After struggling for several long minutes among the different trees growing in the middle of nowhere and the stairs that lead to nowhere, we end up on the roof of a building that's right next to where we want to explore. So we're going to start climbing a bit and gradually make our way to where we want to go.
Ah, those are plants, yeah. And some ostactente.
I really thought it was a pot, you know. A beautiful bathroom.
You have to be discreet, obviously. There's the bone, you know.
Yeah, it's incredible. It's incredible now that we're here. We're all the way up here. It's complicated all the time.
Without the drone shots, it's really hard to realize the size, but with the drone shots, you can really see how huge it is. It's actually kind of a dumb project. Why? Because, like, it's just left like that.
Yeah, it's abandoned. If it was finished, it would have been incredible.
It's not very beautiful, you know. Everyone's packed together. I don't know, it's strange.
There are people over there.
Yeah.
I feel like swimming right now.
Oh no, man, we're up high. So how do we get down there then? I'd like to go spy on the guard booth a bit.
Honestly,
And for that, I don't know how to do it.
we can just go through like that, you know. It's scary, but
That's fine. Can we access the upper floor?
yes, I think so. Look, anyway, all this vegetation is impressive.
And the view you get up there is really super cool. You have a 180-degree view of the sea. It's magnificent. The water is very clear. It really makes you want to go for a swim.
We're going to be able to go spy on the guard. Most balconies are nearly finished, with railings and flooring already installed.
There's a lot more wood over there too.
Did you notice the tile on the terraces? You don't see that elsewhere. Shouldn't we see the guard from here?
We're currently just above what's probably the guard booth.
I think it's a little more to the left.
Still, you don't see any?
No.
We're above the most completed buildings here. So now it's starting to look pretty good. Yeah, and which are facing, as a result, buildings that will probably never see the light of day.
They're all grey, so it's very uniform. And it was really a city, actually.
It was a mini-city.
I imagine there were shops and little things to stay busy back then.
You should know that right now this whole complex is for sale. So, if you want to buy it, you just need to invest the equivalent of 6.5 million euros.
There you go.
You have to be brave. It can be a worthwhile investment here, we're right by the sea.
Only the privileged were there on June 7th.
Well, so the guard booth, I don't think we have to worry about it too much.
Yeah. Maybe it's an old construction site cabin, or I'm not sure.
The water looks so clear, I want to swim in it.
Beautiful.
Oh, it's beautiful right there.
We're as close to the sea as possible. It's awesome.
We're here, all sweaty.
Wow, people with views from here were really lucky.
Like, yeah, here, you had it so good. You could really relax here.
You're the complete opposite. You're so angry.
Yeah, well, you have to pay more, you know?
Yeah. We're not exposed here. That's not true. We meet up on what used to look like terraces back in the day. We're right in the middle. Dude, there are trees that have grown all the way up. It's been a long time. Yeah. Back then, you have to realize that all these trees, it was flat. It was completely flat.
They were probably going to cover everything in concrete, so...
See, it's odd. The terraces have an angle that isn't really a terrace.
What do you mean?
There's a hole, you see, in...
It's putting a glass plate?
Ah, damn. Okay. Yeah, it would have looked good. It's a shame it's not an apple tree or something like that. We could have picked apples.
But there's some... That's vanilla. You can eat that.
That's completely wrong. That's vanilla. It's a bean. It's oh.
Damn, really tasted it.
It's not a bean.
Oh, damn.
No magic bean.
We were thrilled to have reached our goal of getting into those buildings. So, we're happy and remind ourselves not to take more risks, since guards could appear anytime. We'll quietly leave this abandoned vacation resort.
We're happy with the footage we got and hope you enjoyed the video. If so, please give a thumbs up, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and share your thoughts in the comments. With that, Gabriel and Corentin, see you next Saturday. Goodbye.
Bye. Bye.